This is step number 3, and it's the selection step. Now, you learned about step number 1, what a good greeting is, which it's as simple as just acknowledging your customer by welcoming them to your dealership. Then step number 2, it was the investigation. The investigation is when you find out why they're in your store. They tell you what it is that they think they want. And just because they might ask about a specific model, well, it doesn't mean that's what they're gonna end up buying. Half the time, it's just a starting point. We find this out, what they're really looking for in step number 2 by asking them investigative questions. Those questions are, how'd they find out about our dealership? Who's the lucky one? Who's it gonna be for? Is it for a special occasion or is it just because? What do they own now? If they already own something similar, how do they like it? What do they think of it? Did they get it new or used? Is this gonna be for work or play? Do they want something bigger or something smaller? Bright colors, darker colors? Now you're helping them with the selection. And your absolute best sales tool for this step is your inventory. Something to keep in mind during this step is to remember that around half of buyers end up buying a different make, model, or color than they originally intended to purchase. Even though many buyers will walk in asking for a specific model, it doesn't mean that's what they really want or what they're gonna buy. If it was, they would have bought by now. They just pick up the phone, put a deposit down, come in and pick it up. And some people do that, but people that don't put deposits down over the phone aren't quite sure what they're looking for yet, which is why it's so important to get their contact information and an appointment, because they need you to help them out with their selection. Now, when you're helping them with their selection, you're keeping in mind all of the answers that they gave you during the investigation step. Your customers, they're gonna ask questions about the products that you're showing them, such as, well, how much is it? That's where it's important to answer their questions, but don't let them redirect your attention over to getting stuck on price or the wrong thing. A buyer asking about the price, it's just part of the buying process. They know that they're supposed to ask about price, but that's not why people buy. People buy because they're solving a problem and they see the value in what they're buying. So if they ask for a price, acknowledge their price questions, but then transition back over to helping them with their selection. If you get stuck on price during the selection step, then you're gonna end up being one of the 50% of salespeople that's showing your customer the wrong product. Now, while you're helping your buyer select the right product, I like to do what I call a walk and choose. Walk over to the products that they're interested in and then help them choose the right one. During the selection step, it's also important to offer alternatives. Now, we offer alternatives because most salespeople at other dealerships, they don't offer alternatives. And because alternatives show the customer that we're truly interested in their situation. And they have no need of shopping at another dealership. Presenting an alternative to your customer helps gain a commitment to what they've already selected. There are 3 times to offer alternatives, and the first is obviously during the walk and choose. For example, they pick something out. Next, I probably offer an alternative. Before you take this one for a ride, there's also another version that has more seating, more power, and some other performance items. It's another $3,000 or $4,000. Is that something you want to take a look at? That approach positions you as a sales consultant who's not pushy or confrontational, but just helpful and interested in helping the customers make a decision. The second time that I might offer an alternative would be after the presentation and, of course, right after the demo. Now, if you do this, it shows your customer they've got options, they've got alternatives, and there's no need to go anywhere else. You've got them. That's the selection. This was step 4. Next one's gonna be the presentation. That was step number 3, the selection.